trying to be more creative with my intros. Welcome to 2026, people. Like, happy new year. Um, yeah, I feel like it's going to be a great year. And let's hope I don't regret that statement. But I don't think I will. I genuinely am having good vibes about 2026. I'll be so real. And I love how a lot of people have been asking me, what's the new year looking like? What blah 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 blah. I really appreciate that you guys are asking me this. And honestly, this year for me is about asking for more. Like that's the vibe I'm bringing into 2026. I'm gonna ask for more, and that's just it. I'm asking for more, taking what belongs to Caesar, cutting my clothes. How does the saying go? I'm cutting my coat bigger than my size or whatever. However that saying goes, I'm doing the reverse of it. But yeah, I'm going to be daring and delusional and I'm just going to be unapologetically me mostly. But yeah, most importantly, I am going to be asking for more in 2026. And I think you should too. And that is what I want to talk about today. Today's episode is a case for wanting publicly or to be seen wanting or just desiring being seen. You want something. Yeah. So it's like this is a case for wanting things. Obviously, I'm going to be speaking from experience here. I'm going to try to personalize what I'm saying because it is from my experience that I'm speaking. And hopefully, one, two, three, five, everyone who listens can relate and, decides to be on my asking for more vibe in 2026. Also, I hope everyone made their vision boards. I'm so sorry, I can't explain how important it is making vision boards. It's first of all, it's fun. I love to put my hands in some stickers and arts and crafts and glue and whatever. But it's like there's just a vibe with creating a vision board. I don't know how to explain the effects, but there is an effect. And if you haven't already made your vision board, I think you should now. I posted mine on I didn't post it on my main Instagram because I hate that page. I posted it on my Instagram for Insta and I showed my on my Snapchat as well. And I always do encourage making vision boards. I got my friend Zoe to make her vision board. Like we made them together for the first time and she was like, she loves them. Like, I love that you love it. And I'm looking forward to doing this every year. Like my vision board of 2025, I wouldn't say I accomplished everything on it, but it was less about accomplishing them and more about me just understanding that there is a vision. But yes, and I'm just ready. Like here we go again, honestly. But back to this, a case for wanting publicly. I've been thinking about this thing lately about wanting more and how I have managed to quietly convince myself not to ask for more. And this applies to every situation, like in a place of, I want to say a place of work, in your relationships, even in prayer, like even in God, to those who believe, to the universe, whatever you believe in, really. Because it's so funny. We'll sit with the desire, you feel it in your chest, you even imagine it, you even taste it a little, but being caught or saying it out loud or actually claiming it, that's where the hesitation creeps in. For me, it's not like I don't know what I want. It's that somewhere along the way between wanting what I want and, actually getting it, I have managed to second guess the wanting. Like, I'm like, is it okay for me to want this? Like, yeah, I've been given a piece of cake, but like, I kind of want two slices if that's okay. Like, do you get what I mean? For me, growing up, I was kind of raised. I don't want to say it was a low income household, but then I was raised by a single mom, and I am the first of three or first of four. I never know if I'm the first of three or if I'm the first of four, but I am the eldest, and then I have three younger sisters. So do the math. But yeah, growing up, it was like I just want salary, sponsoring the lives of four girls, that teenagers as well. That wasn't the most easy situation. So I always felt like I had to kind of sacrifice or put away what I want or not want, the more expensive things so that everybody can have a share of it, fair share, being a good elder sister and everything. And then there was also a thing of my mom we're just from a conservative household, I guess. I would say like that. But then there was always that thing of like, oh, what will people say if you are seen with this item that is expensive? It was like it was not okay for us to have those stuff, for us to own those stuff, because it was like people should not think we are rich. That's actually a thing I used to hear a lot. Do you want them to think you're rich? And it always sounded like an issue. So that was kind of where my fear of wanting more, I would say it started from, or fear of wanting to ask for more. And then for some, it's what we call the fear of evil eye. I know many people have seen it or heard about it. Like if you say it too loudly or if you express the desire for this too loudly, you are jinxing it, as if wanting something automatically invites loss and as if silence is protection. Other times, it's a voice that says, oh, wait until you're ready. You're not yet ready to have that. You're not ready to, like, you might want this now, but you're not actually ready, which is like kind of fair enough. But then, what is readiness? Like, what is readiness? I actually need somebody to answer this question. As if readiness is like a place you arrive at and not something that forms because you dared to move. Because in actuality, that's what readiness is. Readiness forms because you have moved. You moving shows that you're ready. And then there's the quiet belief that I don't like admitting that maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I'm not worthy of having this thing. Like, I haven't earned the audacity to want more. Like, how dare you want more? What have you done to earn that? These are the thoughts. And I think a lot of us, well, me, were taught that desire is something to manage, not honor. That being grateful means being small, or that even asking for more makes you ungrateful, greedy, or realistic. So we shrink our wants into something more socially acceptable. You say I'm fine when we're not. You continue to take breadcrumbs from somebody, when you know in your heart you deserve so much more. You are receiving breadcrumbs. And we say, oh, maybe one day, when what you really mean is, I want it now, but I'm scared. And it's okay to be scared. But first of all, you need to admit that I actually do want more and I want it now, but I'm scared. I'm scared that I'll mismanage it. I'm scared I will lose it. I'm scared it should be taken away from me. And there's also the fear of what happens when you eventually do get what you want, because more power, like that same, with more power, with great power comes great responsibility, or how does the saying go? But anyway, because more comes with responsibility, it comes with visibility, and that visibility now comes with expectation, which is now what we're all trying to avoid. So it tends to be easier to stay unseen than to be witnessed in your becoming or in your wanting or in your expression of desire. But lately, I have been realizing something, realized that wanting more is not a character flaw. It is information. It's your inner world tapping you on the shoulder going, there's more here. There's more life here. There's more you can achieve. Pay attention, pay attention. And maybe the work is not to silence that voice, but to be brave enough to listen without immediately shrinking it. Maybe asking for more isn't arrogance, maybe it's alignment. And maybe the bravest thing we can do is to stop pretending we don't want what we very clearly do. Like, can we all stop punishing ourselves? Like, yeah, and this is honestly a message for myself too, because that is honestly the vibe I'm bringing to 2026. Like I put it on my vision board that I'm asking for more this year. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to ask for more. I'm going to read more and I'm going to write more. And honestly, the vibe I'm bringing to 2026 is more, bigger and better. So yeah, I was reading an article on Substack. This time I'll try to put the link in the description for my fellow readers, but I took a screenshot. The writer was basically talking about manifestation and the key to manifestation and whatever. And what I took away from it was that the world saw me executing the desire externally that I once held internally. It was now giving me what I wanted without my request. Desire loudly and proudly. Like, and let the universe, God, whoever, whatever, let them meet you halfway. But you need to express that, because it's all parts of receiving. You expressing that you want this and being open to the idea of even receiving it has a lot to do with you expressing publicly everywhere and anywhere that, do you know something? This is me and this is what I want. And what I will not be doing is settling for less. The world saw me excluding the desire externally that I once held internally, and is now giving me what I wanted without my request. So, yeah, I want to be seen, wanting, and expressing my desire without being questioned why, or without feeling the need to explain, or without feeling like I don't even deserve it. The sudden change of mind to want loudly, I know it's going to be a bit of a battle, because, me not wanting to express this loudly is not because I'm shy or anything, but it's just because somehow in life I managed to tell myself I can want things, but not too much, or to limit myself, or to be realistic in expressing my desire. But not anymore, not anymore. In 2026 I want more, and I want to be unafraid to ask for more. There's really no limit on how much you can receive. There's no limit on when. Just honestly keep believing, stay delusional, be audacious, want more, and ask for more. It's not a guarantee, but you get it. But ask anyway. Like, what do you actually lose by asking? From asking? Rejection? That ain't never killed a man. Like, rejection has not killed a man. Anything. Just, I don't know. That is honestly the vibe I'm bringing to 2026. So just asking. 2026, I'm wanting more, and I'm asking for more, and unafraidly so. And I did write 8 things of things that I desire. you know, Also compiled with my vision board. Um, and I'm so excited because I feel like this mindset is just what I needed. Is the change of mindset is just the vibe I need to start the year. And I'm spreading it to everybody that is listening to my voice. And I hope you guys use this as an opportunity or your sign to ask for more unapologetically. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. This is Kumbaya Corner. Bye and Happy New Year.